Hello there. Welcome back, welcome back. Right, we were last in the arena. Our armor is still here. Let me just check. Shield, spell. Yeah. Alright, we need to sleep. We need to sleep. Can I not? I can sleep here. I'm sleeping in order to level up. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You learned a lot about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Okay, I think we always have to go strength. That's like no matter what. Other things. Yeah, this is what I need. Maximum fatigue, that's useful. This one I don't care that much. Damage deal with dagger, short swords and bows. Slightly increases your maximum fatigue and how quickly you regenerate it. Speed is always nice. I think I'm gonna go with endurance. 5 and 5. And I'm just gonna go 2 because I like round numbers. Good. Now that we've done that, I actually might go and attempt one more. Just one more battle.
You know what brawler rank is worth around
Or
here?
so.
Nothing.
Couple.
Face it, kid.
Next rank I
You're
meant.
still a maggot. You need to keep fighting if you want to be somebody.
That's okay, Owen. I'm ready for a match.
Okay, brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and show them who's boss.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm gonna show them, alright. Hello, pork chop. Something tells me we're gonna have to fight pork chop at some point.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
What do we have there?
This
I cannot
match
see.
is a battle of the
I think he's got a shield.
Let your voices be heard as these brave warriors fight for glory. Combatants, begin!
Okay. Easy there.
I fought mother crabs more fearsome than you.
Come on. We are on Adepts, right? I think we are.
This ends here. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Oh, have you now? I still don't know if going for the head does more damage. I'm gonna assume it does. Oh! Did he just heal? He just healed.
Show me what you've got.
He just healed! Bastard. Come on. Burn! Come on. What just happened? What's that around him? Okay, I don't have stamina. Good.
We have a winner.
Are you not entertained?
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest.
Oh, wrong button. I earned it, yeah. Okay, so Brawler is not that much more difficult than the previous one, so I think we can continue for like couple more.
Okay, kid, but it don't make you grand champion. Here's your payout. Now go clean yourself up before your next match.
Yeah, did I see you have some rumors?
That Raymond's getting a little tired, brawler. I think you need some exercise. What do you say? Ready for a match?
I am. First
I
rumors.
heard a rumor that you're an idiot. Any truth to that?
Yes.
All right, Brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. Turns out there are two wood elf sisters who always fight together. They're twins, actually. You gotta take them both out. Now get in there and show those tree climbers who's boss.
Quick save? I have a feeling this is gonna be a tough one. 1 versus 2? I mean, that really doesn't seem fair. I mean, I guess one is gonna be ranged, one melee. I need to take care of the ranged one first. Because it's gonna annoy me.
Can the blue team's brawler possibly hope to defeat the yellow team's wood elf twin sisters? Let's find out.
Those who are about to die, salute you. Okay. Let's, yeah. Great sword. Holy smokes, she is gonna hurt.
This is the part where you fall down. You'll never take me down. I fought Mudgrab more fearsome than you.
She takes out a lot of my stamina. Hold on. Can I use potions? Restore fatigue. What? That barely does anything. Okay, that one is a bit better. Just a thought. Do I have... No, I don't have a summon something. I could do shock damage, weakness to shock. Let's do shocking touch.
Show me what you've got. Let's get this over with.
Okay, as long as I can do it, I can deal with them one by one, one at a time, I mean.
Die, Imperial.
Okay. One down. Where are you now? Hold on. There. You wanna hide? Come back to the arena.
Do your worst.
4. Okay. I want you to come out to the arena. I don't want to fight you in the corridor. Even though technically it would be better for me to fight you in the
Victory will be
corridor.
mine.
Okay. So there's 2 of them, but they don't heal themselves. And they're honestly not as tough. Although she is quite nimble. Not nimble enough though.
People, we have a winner. All hail the
That was a bit
from the blue team.
more difficult one.
Victor
Is my armor damaged? I think my armor is damaged.
and rest.
Right. Durability 64, helmet on 0. I can repair it. I am gonna repair it. Okay. Okay, let me see. Hammers. On helmet. Good. Oh, okay, magic item. That's okay. Let's see.
Ah, those girls didn't stand a chance. Good job, Brawler. Here's your take. One
Okay.
more match and you'll advance again.
We'll do one more match now, and
Beating those twins is a good sign.
that will be a great
Had a
time
lot
to
of
pause the
fighting.
arena.
Let me know when you're ready to get bloody again.
Yeah.
Your next opponent is a Khajiit. Not one of the quick, jumpy ones either. This cat goes in heavy, usually with an axe. Now go get him.
Sure thing, boss. Ain't no cat gonna get me.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
I like the way this shield looks. Just notice the Imperium logo.
The winner of this match will advance to the
Yeah, blood letter.
letter. Who wants it more? The yellow team or the blue team? Let's find out.
Yeah. Let's go do it. Ah, easy. So far those two wood elves were the hardest ones. Although he did take out my stamina. Bunch of it. Yeah, bro. He's gonna heal at some point soon.
Show me what you...
Yeah. He just did. That means that he's out of healing now, I think.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
No, just I need more stamina. I know that. Come on. Oh, not enough magica.
This match is mine.
Bye.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the
Oh,
blue team.
wrong room.
The arena now and
Wrong room.
earned.
Okay, so maximum fatigue would also be nice. But I feel like I need to increase my strength every single time. Okay. Nice. Okay, enough fighting for one day now. Why are you naked? Everybody else is clothed.
Okay, so you can fight.
Achievement.
Your new title is Bloodletter.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
getting into the real game now, kid. More gold for more blood. Don't disappoint me.
Sir,
made
yes,
the
sir.
Bloodletter,
No, we will
which
not
is more
go.
than I can say
I
for
just want to
most
see if
people
he's
who
got
step
something
into
more
that
to say.
arena. Keep it up.
Nope.
Get a move on.
Okay. I'm going to drop this item again. I wanted to ask again, how do I drop it? Still gauntlets. Sure. How do I drop it again? Left control plus left click. Okay, and then I move it like this. Ah. No. Oh. I want you to stay up here. Okay. It's there. Good. You keep training, guys. Okay, so far I've explored... Cannot believe there's no like local map. Pin marker, map, wait. Toggle details, that's just this. Are you kidding me? There is local map, but you need to freaking scroll in. Oh, great. Okay, let me do another circle, especially around that edge. And I will then finish exploring this area, this arena section, and we can go to Arboretum. So yeah, let's go and check the other corner. Ah, let's level our
My ear, citizen.
athleticism. Barracks, watchtower. Can I go inside? I can. Stealing. I mean, it didn't say that I cannot be here. So we might as well. We can go up, and this one is forbidden. Or I can go to Market District. Let me check. Let me just check map in the Market District. Now that I know that you can freaking scroll in. Yeah, we have definitely fully explored Market District. Okay. No, I don't care about the watchtower.
You have
I
my
want to
ear,
go over here. And then we will explore the far
What is
side
it,
of
citizen?
the... Well, the outer side of the district. I'm expecting more mushrooms and flowers over here. Doesn't seem to be any. Nope. There's a bedroll. That's good to know. Okay, and over here we have another watchtower. Let me now check the map. Yeah, much better. Okay, we are going to the Arboretum. Did you have anything to say to us?
You have my ear, citizen. There's no problem, is there?
No? Rumors?
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is fallen across all of Tamriel.
Yeah.
Long live the Empire!
Okay. Arboretum. Looks nice. Let's go to the center first, then we'll explore the outer edges. Hello, person.
Go ahead, please.
Adrian. Nothing.
Farewell.
Stantus.
Farid.
Stantus.
I'm not a priest anymore, just a private seeker in search of white light.
Okay.
Look around. Count the true believers. How many of these people really have faith? It's easy to have faith when everything's fine.
Rumors?
Feed bag isn't fancy, but it fills you up. Take
Okay,
care.
thank you, sir. Can I catch you before you leave? Sir? No.
Afternoon. Hello. Ever bought enchanting supplies from Cyrodiil? I've shopped there a few times. If you're looking for soul gems, that's the place to go. Good day. Be seeing you.
Okay.
Greetings, Imperial. Renee Gianette.
Hello, Rene.
My husband, Salomon, has a court commission to compose a symphony.
Imperial City.
It's so sad. Salomon was to compose a symphony for Uriel Septim, to be performed for the whole city in the arena. Bye.
Okay. And
Go ahead.
Praxedas?
I'm Praxides of
Praxidis.
My brothers and I share a house in the Temple District.
Well, that's quite forward of you. Imperial
It is a
City.
very fashionable address, of course, but we live simply. Good day.
That's those two guys. Another one in green over here. There's mushrooms. Hello,
What?
sir.
My name is Hagar. I don't get out much. Too many books to read.
Okay, sir.
It's terrible. I just can't walk past a bookstore. The first edition in the Market District is the worst.
Okay.
Take care.
Can I? Yeah. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. When people ask you what have you been doing, well, picking mushrooms. Can I pick up those flowers? Nope. It suddenly got dark, like very, very dark. How? It's 5:40 p.m.
Sensationalistic tripe, if you ask me.
Okay. Really bad weather. So this is just a garden, basically. Watchtower, yeah. Let me just check the watchtower. I'm not gonna go through it to the other side. I just wanna check it.
What is it, citizen?
What seems to be the problem?
Rumors?
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Why are you so quiet, by the way?
You could run into trouble.
How about you, sir?
I welcome a friendly face in these dark times. How can I be of assistance? Carry on.
You can't. And
What
you?
is it, sir?
Oh.
Move along.
Okay, I cannot go up there. I can go to temple. Let's not go to temple. Not yet. You know what? I'm just gonna wait here with you guys. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait here. So 6 p.m. 12 hours is 6 a.m. Let's go to 7 a.m. Should be fine, I think. Four, 5, 6, 7 a.m.
Speak.
Whoa!
Hail, good citizen.
I'm out of here. Shift change, I guess. 7 a.m. is still kinda dark. Let's wait 1 more hour. Okay, fine. It's gonna be dark and gloomy. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Can't have nice weather, can we? Is that you again?
Speak.
Yeah. No. That's Hieronymus Lex.
Sir?
Imperial City.
Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
Sure. Rumors?
The Emperor is dead. And so are his heirs.
Oh,
The Emperor is dead. And so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection. And they failed.
yeah. What about, can you tell me about Grey Fox?
He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke.
Aren't you the one that's
Imagine a bunch of
hunting him?
thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront.
Okay.
Move along.
Move along, sir. Ooh. I never seen those kind of mushrooms. Anything else here? Nope. Okay, so we're done with this one part. Let's now check out mushrooms in this part. Okay, is there gonna be more lotuses down there? Lotuses? Lotus? Lotai? How do you say it?
Ever spent a night in the Tiber Septim?
If you're looking for luxury,
Ah.
there's no better place to stay.
I thought it was somebody we haven't spoken to yet. No, nothing there. Okay, let's jump down. Pick up the Nern root. Nice. Can I pick them up? Nope. And I cannot go down to check underwater. Wait, can I? Can, by sneaking. Okay. Nothing underwater. Who was the one that saw me, by the way? Was it one of the guards, maybe? Ah. Let's pick them all up. You never know when you're gonna need them. Okay. I wonder if they replenish. Oh,
Yes?
did we talk? Yeah.
Farewell.
Okay. More mushrooms. Anything else in this part? Absolutely not. Southeast tunnel. Oh, I do want to go down there. I'll go in a moment. Let me first... Let's go zoom in. Yeah, let me just explore this last section and I'll come back here. We'll definitely go down there. Let's do the outer part first. Pick up all the fly amantia mushrooms. Okay, this really seems like something I could pick up, but apparently not. More mushrooms. Mushrooms. Mushroom. Okay, and now we go back this way. Nothing else here. No gates. No openings. None. Okay. That's a bunch of mushrooms. Good. Let's go and check quick save. You never know. Let's go check what's in down here. Just out of precaution. Precaution. What? It's worth 0. I'm not picking up that trash. Literally. I think I... Yeah, that's skivers, I think. Right, I don't have lockpicks. I have checked a video on those, and well, without trying, let's just say it's gonna be hard to know if I understood the video or not. Okay, we have fully explored the Arboretum. Now we go to the Temple District. Wait, apparently I didn't fully explore it. There's more mushrooms. Okay, now we go to the Temple District. Yeah, we spoke to you. Keep jumping, let's increase our acrobatics. Ooh,
What is it, citizen?
fancy.
I've read it. Terribly written. Sensational.
Wooden door to Lurong Gro Gulsrock house. Let's check.
It's you. Hi.
Yes?
What's going on with you?
I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
I'm not surprised. It seems that Skyrim is always involved in a border dispute.
Safe travels.
Take care.
Hey, stranger, can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard watchman, and he took my last septum.
I could. Corrupt Imperial Watchman?
The bastard took every coin I had with me. I don't know his name, but I know his face. Ruslan and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. We turned out our pockets to prove we were innocent, but he didn't care. We had to pay the fine, or he was going to march us off to jail.
Why didn't Jensen report him?
He's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it.
Well, we'll have to deal with that.
Someone ought to do something about him.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Damn watchmen. I bet they're all crooked. These days I
didn't
get
you want-
nervous whenever I see a watchman.
Didn't you want
Maybe
more money?
I'll just stay inside.
Nope,
Take my
not anymore.
advice. Stay
Ruslan.
away.
I'm Ruslan. Not
Ruslan.
that it's any of your business.
Sure. Rumors?
The Gilded Carafe. A fine store with a terrible name.
City?
You're very curious. Perhaps too curious for your own good.
Mm-hmm. And
I
Watchman.
don't know his name, but I'd recognize him if I saw him again. Lurank and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. Even Jensen said we were innocent, but he didn't care.
We need to go to
We
Jensen.
had to pay his fine or go to jail.
Okay.
He's
I guess I
shaking
have to
down
ask.
most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him.
Yeah. I guess that's it then.
From the Watchmen.
I bet they're all crooked.
So, corrupt watchman. Good. This one is locked. We will not be breaking and entering. More mushrooms. I'm just picking up mushrooms. This goes to the center of this part. Yeah, I'll go down in a second.
Is there a problem, citizen?
Well, there is a corrupt watchman.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but
Yeah, I already heard this one. Why does
don't
it keep
know.
saying that it's new one?
it's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is falling across.
I like this
all
armor
of
so much.
Tamriel. Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
Okay, in this one we are actually swimming. So first let's check underwater. There's nothing. Oh. Let's pick up the lotus. More, two more. That's it. Very good. Let's now check this. Locked. Let's speak to this guy.
Well met. Whoa! Oh, you scared me. I was off in my happy place, and you just popped in and wrecked the whole thing.
Sorry. City.
Big city. I'd really love the lights at night. Shoo, shoo. The city of love. Got it?
Paris.
Love, light, night. Big. Big, 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 big.
Kinda scare me. Hold on. I need to speak to you.
My name is Hastrel Otters, and I'd like to talk about Akatosh.
Okay, I mean you can talk about
Irene
Akatosh.
Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does.
City.
Akatosh speaks to us all, but we never listen. Go to the Temple of the One, read the Covenants, praise the Nine. You too.
Okay,
What is it, citizen?
that's you again. Can I talk to you about the corrupt watchman?
State your business.
Nope.
If you run into trouble, come find me.
Yeah. Cola?
Pardon me.
Oh.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
I'm sorry, and you are?
Where are my manners? I'm Rolsa Norvalo. My husband Gillen has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him.
Sure, how can I help?
Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, forgive my audacity.
Could he have come and asked?
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City.
Okay.
We're to meet him at Cyrodiil's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll go.
Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
Yeah, no problem. Cola?
My poor husband is getting no sleep. He's awake all night taking care of those stupid plants.
Rumors?
The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
He sure does. Imperial City?
I find things to do. I manage the house, make sure Amantius doesn't starve or run out of ink.
Okay.
Take care.
Right. We were doing this side first. It's Raslan. Okay. Let's check those door. Jmad. Roland. Stantus. Okay, that's him. I will first explore this district fully before going to do his quest thingy. See you again.
How do you do?
Big. Okay, nothing here. Okay. Nothing hidden in here.
Hi there.
Wait.
Salomon Gianette. I'm a musician. I had a commission from the Emperor to compose a symphony.
Yeah, I heard.
But now, with the Emperor dead, everything is at 6s and 7s.
I have no idea what that means.
Soon the Elder Council must choose a new emperor, and then I suppose they'll sort out my commission. Until then, I just have to keep on working.
Yeah, you do that.
Bye.
This one is also locked. Locked. Tower, yeah. Cyrodiil.
It's an honor to finally meet you.
Oh,
when
he's the
you were
one
in town,
that
I
asked
just
for me.
had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you.
It does?
Oh, allow me to introduce
What
myself.
reputation?
I am Cyrodiil.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me.
Lead on.
Splendid. Watch your step.
And who are you?
What is it? I'm Sylvan Dolovas, assistant and bodyguard to Cyrodiil. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, nice armor. Okay. Random person invites me to his basement. There's more people. The hell is... Blood Angels?
Honored by your presence.
What?
Hear out Cyrodiil first, then we'll speak.
Blood Angels!
Nice to meet you. You must speak with Cyrodiil first.
Okay.
Shh. Not here. Keep following.
I am following. You're the one that stopped.
Welcome.
Oops.
You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
Okay. Vampire?
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one. Until now.
Don't tell me you think it's me.
It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
Okay.
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong.
Didn't kill you?
He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
How do I find him?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
Sure. So vampire?
Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find. You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much.
I don't like his face in my face.
His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
Who knows when Roland may strike again? You must hurry.
I cannot take anything?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Okay, tell me about Roland.
was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. We must avenge her death.
And the vampire?
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious.
Don't get
are
bit,
clever,
yeah.
so watch your
Good
back.
tactic.
How can I be of service?
Vampire?
The vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire.
Good. And Roland?
Roland was very much the loner. He never married and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner. Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Sure. Immortal Blood. 13 pages. Let's read it. Immortal Blood by Anonymous. The moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular quiet night especially dark. The town guard had to carry torches to make their rounds, but the man who came to call at my chapel carried no light with him. I came to learn that Movart Piquin could see in the dark almost as well as the light, an excellent talent considering his interests were exclusively nocturnal. One of my acolytes brought him to me, and from the look of him, I at first thought he was in need of healing. He was pale to the point of opalescence, with a face that looked like it had been very handsome before some unspeakable suffering. The dark circles under his eyes bespoke exhaustion, but the eyes themselves were alert, intense, almost insane. He quickly dismissed my notion that he himself was ill, though he did want to discuss a specific disease. Vampirism, he said, and then paused at my quizzical look. I was told that you were someone I should seek out for help understanding it. Who told you that? I asked with a smile. Tisina Grey. I immediately remembered her, a brave, beautiful knight who had needed my assistance separating fact from fiction on the subject of the vampire. It had been 2 years, and I had never heard whether my advice had proven effective. You spoken to her? How is her ladyship? I asked. Dead. Movart replied coldly, and then responding to my shock, he added, to perhaps soften the blow, she said your advice was invaluable, at least for the one vampire. When I last talked to her, she was tracking another. It killed her. Then the advice I gave her was not enough, I cited. Why do you think it would be enough for you? I was a teacher once myself, years ago, he said. Not in a university, but a trainer in the Fighters Guild. But I know that if a student doesn't ask the right question, the teacher cannot be responsible for his failure. I intend to ask you the right questions. And that he did. For hours he asked questions and I answered what I could, but he never volunteered any information about himself. He never smiled, he only studied me with those intense eyes of his, committing every word I said to memory. Finally, I turned the questioning around. You said you were a trainer at the Fighters Guild. Are you on an assignment for them? No, he said curtly, and I finally could detect some weariness in those feverish eyes of his. I would like to continue this tomorrow night if I could. I need to get some sleep and absorb this. You sleep during the day? I smiled. To my surprise, he returned a smile, although it was more of a grimace. When tracking your prey, you adapt their habits. The next day, he did return with more questions. These ones very specific. He wanted to know about the vampires of Eastern Skyrim. I told him about the most powerful tribe, the Volkiar. Paranoid and cruel. Whose very breath could freeze their victims' blood in their veins. I explained to him how they lived beneath the ice of remote and haunted lakes, never venturing into the world of men except to feed. Morvat Piquin listened carefully and asked more questions into the night until at last he was ready to leave. I will not see you for a few days, he said, but I will return to tell you how helpful your information has been. True to his word, the man returned to my chapel shortly after midnight 4 days later. There was a fresh scar on his cheek, but he was smiling that grim but satisfied smile of his. Your advice helped me very much, he said. But you should know that the Volkiar have an additional ability you didn't mention. They can reach through the ice of their legs without breaking it. It was quite a nasty surprise, being grabbed from below without any warning. Oh, remarkable, I said with a laugh, and terrifying. You're lucky you survived. I don't believe in luck. I believe in knowledge and training. Your information helped me, and my skill at melee combat sealed the bloodsucker's fate. I've never believed in weaponry of any kind. Too many unknowns. Even the best swordsmith has created a flawed blade, but you know what your body is capable of. I know I can land 1,000 blows without losing my balance, provided I get the first strike. The first strike? I murmured. So you must never be surprised? This is why I come to you, said Movart. You know more than anyone alive about these monsters, in all their cursed varieties across the land. Now you must tell me about the vampires of Northern Valenwood. I did as he asked, and once again his questions taxed my knowledge. There were many tribes to cover. The Bonsamu, who were indistinguishable from Bosmer except when seen by candlelight. The Kirlit, who could disintegrate into mist. The Yekef, who swallowed men whole. The dread Telbot, who preyed on children, eventually taking their place in the family, waiting patiently for years before murdering them all in their unnatural hunger. Once again he bade me farewell, promising to return in a few weeks, and once again he returned as he said, just after midnight. This time Movard had no fresh scars, but he again had new information. You were wrong about Kilt being unable to vaporize when pushed underwater, he said, patting my shoulder fondly. Fortunately, they cannot travel far in their mist form, and I was able to track it down. It must have surprised it fearfully. Your field knowledge is becoming impressive, I said. I should have had an acolyte like you decades ago. Now tell me, he said, of the vampires of Cyrodiil. I told him what I could. There was but one tribe in Cyrodiil, a powerful clan who had ousted all other competitors, much like the Imperials themselves had done. Their true name was unknown, lost in history, but they were experts at concealment. If they kept themselves well fed, they were indistinguishable from living persons. They were cultured, more civilized than the vampires of the provinces, preferring to feed on victims while they were asleep, unaware. They will be difficult to surprise, Movard frowned, but I will seek one out and tell you what I learn. And then you will tell me of the vampires of High Rock and Hammerfell and elsewhere, and Black Marsh, and Morrowind, and the Somerset Isles, yes? I nodded, knowing then that this was a man on an eternal quest. He wouldn't be satisfied with but the barest hint of how things were. He needed to know it all. He did not return for a month, and on the night he did, I could see his frustration and despair, though there were no lights burning in my chapel. I failed, he said as I lit the candle. You were right, I could not find a single one. I brought the laptop to my face and smiled. He was surprised, even stunned by the pallor of my flesh. Oh, the dark hunger in my ageless eyes and the teeth. Oh yes, I think that it definitely surprised the man who could not afford to be surprised. I haven't fed in 72 hours, I explained, as I fell on him. He did not land the first blow, or the last. That was actually a good book. Let's do just one more. Mixed Unit Tactics. 7 pages, sure. Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5-Year War, Volume 1 by Codus Calonus. The Legions could learn from the unconventional tactics used by the Khajiit in the 5-Year Wars against Valenwood. I was stationed at the Sphinxmot Legion fort on the border near Dune, and I witnessed many of the northern skirmishers firsthand. The war started with the so-called Slaughter of Torwal. The Khajiit claimed that the Bosmer invaded the city without provocation and killed over 1,000 citizens before being driven off by the reinforcements from a nearby jungle tribe. The Bosmer claimed that the attack was in retaliation for Khajiiti bandits who were attacking wood caravans headed for Valenwood. In the spring of 3E396, the war moved closer to Fort Sphinxmot. I was posted on lookout and saw parts of the conflict. I later spoke with both Khajiit and Bosmer who fought in the battle, and it will serve as an excellent example of how the Khajiit used a mixture of ground and tree units to win the war. The Khajiit began the fight in an unusual way by sending 3 cutting teams of Katairat and the fearsome Senchrat, or battle cats, into the outskirts of Valenwood Forest. When word reached the Bosmer that trees were being felled, allegedly a crime in the strange Bosmeri religion, a unit of archers were dispatched from a larger conflict in the south. The Bosmer were thus goaded into splitting their forces into smaller groups. The Bosmer archers took up position in the remaining trees whose branches were now 20 or more feet apart, allowing some light into the forest floor. The Bosmer bent the remaining trees with their magics into small fortifications from which to fire their bows. When the tree cutters arrived the next morning, half-dozen Khajiit fell to the Bosmer arrows in the first volley. After that, the Khajiit took large wooden shields from their backs of the Senchrat and made a crude shelter. The Khajiit, even the enormous Senchrat, were able to hide between this shelter and one of the larger trees. When it became apparent that the Khajiit would not leave their shelter, some Bosmer chose to descend and engage the Khajiit sword to claw. When the Bosmer were naturally upon the shelter, one of the Khajiit began playing on a native instrument of plucked metal bars. This was a signal of some kind, and a small group of the man-like Omes and Omesrat emerged from covered holes on the forest floor. Although outnumbered, They were attacking from behind by surprise and won the ground quickly. The Bosmer archers in the trees would have still won the battle were they not having troubles of their own. A group of Dagi, let's call it Dagi and Dagerat, two of the less common forms of the Khajiit who live in the trees of the Tenmar forest, jumped from one tree to another under a magical cover of silence. They took up positions in the higher branches that could not hold a Bosmer's weight. When signal came, they used their claws and either torches or spells of fire, accounts from the two survivors spoke with vary on this point, to distract the archers while the battle on the ground took place. A few of the archers were able to flee, but most were killed. Apparently, the Dagi and Dagerat have more magical ability than it's widely believed, if they were able to keep themselves magically silent for so long. One of the surviving Bosmer told me that he saw a few ordinary cats among the Dagi, and even claimed that these ordinary cats are known as Alfik, and that they were the spellcasters, but Bosmer are almost as unreliable as the Khajiit when it comes to the truth, and I cannot believe that a house cat can cast spells. At the end of the day, the Khajiit lost perhaps a half dozen fighters out of a force of no more than 4,000, while the Bosmer lost nearly the entire company of archers. The survivors were unable to report back before a second company of archers arrived, and this strategy was repeated again, with similar results. Finally, a much larger force was sent and the Bosmer won that battle with the help of the native animals of Ellenwood. That third skirmish and the Khajiit response I will discuss in the second volume of this series. Cool. Enough reading. Let's leave this place.
Anything you require, you're welcome to it.
Oh, hold on.
I'm pleased.
Cyrodiil is asleep right now.
I mean, he's literally standing over there.
Exhausted. Do not disturb him. He'll be up at 5 this evening.
At least you've joined us.
Fine. I'm leaving. I will do this quest later. First, I want to finish exploring this whole area. We will go to the middle later. Okay, I think at first I want to explore all of... oh yeah, the career. I think I want to explore the Imperial City before doing any of the quests. Just so we know where everything is, more or less. All Saints Inn. Okay. That's nice. Let me first check everything over here in this passage. And that's it. Checked everything in this passage. Now we are going to the inn. Hello, lady.
Marana Rian, I'm very fond of nice things. How fortunate that I can afford them.
Oh yes, I like those kind of people.
The Temple District is by far the most desirable address in the city. Why? Because I live here, of course. Don't you agree?
Not particularly.
Goodbye.
And Willet?
Welcome to the All Saints Inn. I'm Willet, the publican.
Imperial City.
Where to sleep? The Tiber Septim Hotel in Talos Plaza is nice but expensive. Luther Broad's boarding house in Elven Gardens is just okay. The bloated float on the waterfront is cheap, and a bit too interesting for my tastes.
Rumors?
Anvil is all in an uproar.
Yeah.
First, the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Sure. Nothing, I guess. That goes to lodging, and this is like private chambers. Yeah, private quarters. Even though it was... Oh, even though it wasn't red, so I guess I could have gone in there, but I'm pretty sure we'll go in there at some point or another. Okay. Algoth's house, Hastrel Otius, we've met him. And last one is Trenus. Okay, and now the last wing, so to say it. We'll go there later. Surius Alphanius. Penus Malleus. Yeah. Another bedroll. And a beggar lives here, apparently. Well, sleeps here. Nothing else. Hold on. Have I met you?
Everybody needs. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Yeah.
Identity of the Grey Fox revealed.
We read that one. Okay, that's all you had to say. That's fine. Acrobatics also increased. Let me just check this door. Marana, okay, we met her. Who are you? Are you the beggar?
What
You are
is
the
it,
beggar.
citizen?
Ragbag Buntara.
I'm so hungry.
Rumors?
The feed bag isn't fancy, but it fills you up.
Okay, Grey Fox.
He's a fairy tale.
Yeah, I know.
Watch pretends there is a
I know what I
thief
have to
king
do.
named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
Okay, persuading.
Go ahead.
First, let's bribe.
Excellent. I accept. I
Another
appreciate
bribe.
the gesture.
Another
I
bribe.
appreciate the gesture.
Another
For
bribe.
me?
Another
See,
bribe.
Was that hard?
How about
Are
now?
you looking for him?
Sure. Yes, I want to work with him.
I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Deriloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Blessings of Anu upon ye.
Okay, first things first. Nothing underwater. By the way, I don't know what gave me the idea that there could be something underwater, but it always pays to be thorough, doesn't it? I said that as I probably missed some things. Have I checked this side? Yeah. Let me just check the map. Zoom. Yeah, we explored everything except the middle. So we will now go to the middle.
Have pity.
And I will also check that other guy's house that wanted to meet me. Temple of the One. I mean, it's called Temple District for a reason. Jemad.
Jemad keeps the grounds of the temple nice and neat. Other things, Jemad does when they ask.
Okay.
The Arboretum, that's where Jemad likes to go. Always quiet.
Yeah, I like it as well so far.
Be seeing you.
Cola?
My poor husband is getting no sleep.
Oh, yeah.
He's awake all night taking care of those stupid plants.
We already... Yeah,
Goodbye.
we met. Tandilwe?
What?
What? Rumors?
Althrolos is a sneaky one. Kind of makes you wonder what he's up to.
Sure.
You too.
Wait, there's nothing here? Kinda disappointed, I must say. I guess that's it. Who are you?
What? Goodbye.
Nobody. She is nobody. Okay, let's now go check this other guy that wanted to meet me. It was this guy, wasn't it? But he's now not here. Let's wait an hour. Wait, like 4, 5... No. 6, 7, 7. Let's see if he's here then. No. Is one of those him? I don't think so.
Hello, Cyrodiil. We don't have any business, do we? Then perhaps will you excuse me?
Sure. City?
I'm not in the habit of answering questions for strangers. No offense intended.
Let's try and persuade him.
We'll see.
39, yeah. So he likes, doesn't like, kinda likes, doesn't like. Likes.
Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Kinda.
What a great story.
Doesn't.
Let's just talk. Don't talk
he
such
hates that. Minus 30. What? Okay. So he really likes that one. He doesn't really like that one. Let's go. Coerce.
You can't scare.
Joke.
Oh,
Admire.
Don't waste your flattery on me.
And boast.
What a great story.
Okay. Let's do boast.
Really interesting.
Crap. Curse, I guess. Joke. Oh,
Don't waste
not
your
good.
flattery on me.
45. Joke.
Oh, that's great. How's it go again? Don't waste your
Admire.
flattery on me.
Boast.
Really interesting.
And curse.
You can't scare me.
I mean, we're up.
Don't
Admire.
waste your flattery on me.
Curse.
Oh,
Joke.
I like that.
Boast.
I wish I could say that.
Only one. Joke.
I like that.
Admire.
Don't try to manipulate.
Boast.
Well
And
done.
curse.
That's just talk.
Nice. Joke.
Don't
Admire.
try to manip-
Boast.
Really?
Curse.
Oh, please.
Let's do one more. Joke.
Don't
Admire.
try to manipulate.
Boast.
Well,
And curse.
You're wasting your breath.
Oh, this is going well. I cannot do it anymore. I can do this. I'm not paying him. I don't like him that much. Can you tell me now?
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Yeah. What about city?
I'm not in the habit of answering questions for strangers. No offense intended.
None taken.
Farewell.
I got speechcraft up.
How are you?
Let me just check the other
My
two.
name is Carwin. Remember, I'll be rich and famous one day.
One day, darling, one day.
I'll get mine. Folks in this city got plenty of gold. Take from the rich and give to the poor, if you catch my drift.
Robin Hood.
Bye.
And you?
You're talking to Algot the Northerner. Guess you've got nothing better to do.
Apparently not. City?
I'm here because I'm a loafer, and the city's an easy place for a loafer to get by. I do odd jobs, a little adventuring, build up a little pile.
Rumors?
Dull Groshug always seems at ease in light armor. He moves well in it. Take care.
Yeah. Okay. I think we will stop right here. And next time we will try and see about this guy. If not, I mean, I'll just go elsewhere and yeah. I've done the market district. I haven't been to prison yet. Done the market district, the arena, arboretum. We haven't been to Arcane University. Temple district. There's the waterfront. I think next time we'll do the Talos Plaza and Elven Gardens, maybe even the palace. And then the outer ones. Chestnut Handy stables. Yeah, this is the Wilverin and Prison Sewer. This is where we have to go. Anvil is over here. Quatch, Skingrad, Bravil, Leavin. Anything else? Sidenhall and Bruma. Rostgreg Spire. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodaloo!